Okay, Stephen, well, first of all, big game this weekend, and you've had another little break there. How have you used that time with the squad?
So we had a bounce game, and we had a really hard week's training, and then we've trained really hard this week as well. So it was good. I think we were a new group, so bedding all our ideas into the new group, and we had a sort of bounce game as well against St Mirren, which was good. So we played a different formation as well, so it was good to sort of bed that in as well. So no, it's been a good 2 weeks, and we're looking forward to the game on Saturday. It's going to be a big game. Rangers coming off the back of a bad result, so they'll be looking to put things right, and but we'll be ready for the game and looking forward to it.
So did that break come at a good time for you, despite the fact you started to pick up form, but gave you that time with some of the new faces in the squad?
Yeah, I think it did. I think we picked up a good result against Celtic, and then it was probably a good point against Dundee, although we weren't great for large chunks of the game, but it was a good comeback, so there was probably a bit of momentum there, but I think it was probably the best to get the 2 weeks to get another sort of mini pre-season into some of the guys and to bed all the ideas and all the sort of things that we're looking for as well. So, and it gives us a good lead up to the Rangers game as well. So no, we're fresh and we'll be ready to go on Saturday, and really looking forward to it. We've got a big crowd here, and hopefully we can go and give our supporters something to go on.
And as you say, it was a late draw that you secured against Dundee, but that on the back of then the game against Celtic as well, you've given yourself now something to build on. Do you really feel that you can do that now with the squad you've got and push on and upwards this season?
Yeah, I think so. I think I was speaking as a staff the last few days, and you can see the training levels going up and improving every day. I think as well, from where we were pre-season to now, it's so different. I said that the week leading up to the Celtic game. I think now's the time you'll be able to judge my squad on, and I think that's the case. I think we're looking stronger every day. Training's been really good, and listen, win, lose or draw in the weekend, we're still going to get better, and we're going to keep improving. And no, I'm really looking forward to progressing with this squad, and I think we'll get there, and we'll get good results going forward as a group.
How pleased are you with the squad? I mean, you said that it's really picked up in training. Do you feel you've got a really strong squad now going forward?
Yeah, definitely. I think we're getting players back from injury as well, and I think there's going to be really good competition for places. So I think you could see that with the changes. I made 5 subs against Dundee, and the subs all came on and impacted the game. Max scores the 2 goals, Kano comes on, does very well, Cam McPherson. So I've got options there now. So whereas at the start of the season I didn't really have many options. So the players will know themselves if they don't do their jobs properly or they're not on form, then they're going to be out of the team.
And you've already shown this season that you can compete against the Old Firm with the draw against Celtic. Are you looking for something similar against Rangers this weekend? Yeah,
listen, everybody sort of compares the two teams, but they are different, and bring different shapes and different things to the game. So we will be looking for a similar performance, albeit it'll be a little bit different. But no, a game that we'll try and impose ourselves on, and we'll play our own shape and really try and take the game to Rangers.
How tough is it going to be against them?
No, listen, we know it against the Old Firm, Rangers, Celtic, you have to be at your best, and you hope that they're not at their best on the given day. So hopefully we can go out and take care of our own performance, and if we do that, then it'll give us a chance to get something out of the game.
And I know before the transfer window shut, you told some of the senior players, that they wouldn't be sort of in your plans this season. They're still at the club. Can they still play their way into the squad? Are they, do they still have a chance here? Yeah,
listen, I won't rule anything out. I think as long as you're in the building and you train properly and you do things correct, then if you do that, then you'll be given, like if there's an opportunity comes available, then you maybe get it. So I won't rule anything out, albeit some of their game time might be limited. I won't rule anything out.
Thank you.
Cheers.
You were saying it's good to have players back. How much of a boost is it having Nicky Clark back in full training after everything he's been through?
Yeah, it's great. I think he's came in, he's trained a couple of days last week, and he's trained a few days this week as well. So whether Saturday might just come a little bit early, I'm not too sure yet. We'll need to assess him and see where he is, but it's great. He brings a lot of things to the table. You can see this week he's just a natural goal scorer as well, so he just seems to do the right thing at the right time. So no, it's great to have him back, and it's great for himself as well. So no, chuffed for everybody.
And can you capitalise on the pressure that will be on Rangers' shoulders for the weekend?
Let's hope so. I think I don't really look too much into what's going on there. I think Michael's a top manager and a top guy as well. So I wish him very well. But after Saturday, hopefully we can take care of our own performance and get a win. And whatever happens there, it's up to Rangers.
You mentioned that you kind of want to take the game to Rangers on Saturday. Realistically, they're likely to have the majority of the ball. Will that suit the way St Johnstone are playing at the moment, with sort of counter-attacking?
Yeah, listen, I think ideally we would like to have majority of possession, but I think it's what you do with your possession against good sides. You need to work off a good shape, and it'll be no different on Saturday. We've got to have a good shape and be very competitive and very compact and make Rangers work really hard to create chances. But in that, we hope that we can create opportunities ourselves as well off a good shape. So that's what we'll be looking to do.
And you've got the international players. I'm thinking largely Dan Phillips, I suppose, who's been away a fair distance. You've got a fair few others, I think, who have been less far. Have they all come back kind of fighting fit? Yeah,
well, Dan trained today, which was very good, and Dimi did as well. So they two are back in the building and trained today, so that's good. Dan also been the furthest, but he looked fresh and well, which was good. And so did Dimi, and it was great for Dimi to get his first cap as well. So delighted for both of those players. And Sam's played 290 minutes for Northern Ireland as well. He won't be back in the building until Friday. He's travelling back today. So Sam's a little bit different, but the other two were back. So no, they'll be back and they'll be in the squad and available for selection.
And finally, you've said that Sven Sprangler is away in Austria currently. Yeah. What's the situation with that?
Yeah, he's sat his exam, so we're just waiting on clearance now. So hopefully we'll be back in the country as soon as possible, and then we'll hopefully get him available for Saturday. But whether he is, probably won't make it, but we'll hopefully be ready for next Saturday.
When you speak about an exam, is this something you can pass or fail, or is it?
I think so. Good question. Yeah, it's obviously he's got to sit an English exam, so but he speaks very well, and English, he speaks good English, so he's probably better than myself. But no, he's done very well, so we're excited to get him in the building, and hopefully we get him in as soon as possible, and we can get him in that team.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
Otherwise?
So Nicky Clark's, it'll just be a decision whether we put him in the squad or not. Everybody else, DJ picked up a knock in the bounce game, so he's touch and go. Everybody else is good to go apart from the long-term boys, Callum Booth and Ali Crawford.